Hey you guys, it's Friday, April 8th. I haven't done this in so long, and so much has happened, I feel like, within, I guess, the last 2 weeks. As you can see, I cut my weave a bit. Do you like it? I'm kind of getting used to it. But it's like really like hard for me to remember now. I have to wake up and brush my hair because I don't think I've brushed my hair in like a week. I mean, years. I don't think because I had my braids in. So maybe a good like 13 months was the last time I brushed my hair. That is so weird. Okay, first things first. Since the last time I spoke with you, I was at home in Brentwood. Oh my gosh, and I was getting ready for my LA trip. And LA was absolutely amazing. I really loved LA, and that's all that matters. Like, I really enjoyed it. We were at the grocery store Sunday. Actually, let me start with my Sunday. So my Sunday before LA was freaking ridiculous. So I go with Allie to record the Britney Spears show, which she put on in San Francisco. Really exciting. Oh, and then after that, I went to Malibu. You know, just headed out to Malibu. Okay, first I thought Malibu like the city, right? But no, Malibu is actually like this like little theme park, like a golfing games, I guess, in Redwood City. And I actually had a lot of fun there. I mean, it was so nostalgic for me. I mean, I guess if you're watching this, you're like, why is Brittany mentioning Malibu? But those who know why and who I was with at Malibu, it kind of like makes sense why I'm bringing this up. But I actually had a lot of fun, a lot more fun than I thought I was going to have. Like, I had a really good time. Like, a really good time. Okay, but after that, Dahlia and Laura come over and we decide to go to the grocery store with Randy. So it was, us four, the four. We go to the grocery store and then they have this brilliant idea. Why don't we just leave after we pack for LA? Keep in mind, we were supposed to go to LA and leave around 5:30. We're like a.m. and now we're like, let's just go out like midnight. So by the time we get everything in Laura's car, by the time we're all packed, it's like 12:30. We're in LA by like 5:30, 5:40 in the morning. This would only happen with them. Because with me, I think I'm a very type person. You do this at this time. I'm not that spontaneous. But I feel like it's good I have them in my life because it complements me. It helps me get out of my like box. Because for me, everything has to have a time. It has to have an order. But especially Randy, they're just like, let's just go do it. And I really hope that is starting to rub off on me because I want to be more spontaneous. I just really want to just think more outside of the box, Maybe I shouldn't always just think with my head and maybe think more with, I don't know, other things. I'm a head person. I always think with my head. Speaking of that, I always felt, okay, now I'm just talking just to talk, but I always felt like there's three types of people in the world. There's people who think with their head, people who think with their heart, and people who think with their like genitals, your vagina, your penis, I believe I'm a head person. I always have to have things planned out. I always think about things to the fullest. I overanalyze everything. And I'm really hoping I get out of that. And I'm happy to say I really think Randy, Laura, and Dahlia have kind of pushed me out of that a bit. I don't know. I have miles to go, but I'm happy I've really met them. And Way is freaking adorable. I love Way. She made me buy this really good salad from Trader Joe's the other day, something I would have never done. That's spontaneous. Thanks, Way. Okay. Out of LA, let's be honest, the whole trip for the most part was kind of ridiculous. It was kind of a waste of my money in the sense if I'm going there to try to find a job, in the sense of bonding with people and getting closer, I would have paid $500 more and I would do it again because I had that much fun. However, job-wise, it was kind of a waste of my time. However, I got to go to CBS, which was really exciting. And I know everyone keeps hearing me say, I'm going to move. But now it's really like LA or New York. Like, going to these places this year has pretty much told me I don't belong back in Brentwood. Like, I can't see myself ever living there working at like Target Greatland. I need to go to a big city. It's more my scene. Even if I'm struggling, I feel like I know I would be happier there. I would rather be struggling in somewhere more glamorous than be decent and okay living off my parents in Brentwood. I mean, not for me. here's something which I would just like to clarify. It has come to my attention that many people thought I was being rude to myself in LA. First of all, I mean, I'm not mad, I'm just more bothered. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm not mad, I'm just bothered. Just because I feel like once people really get to know me, they know I'm more of a quieter person. At the most, what? 7/8 of the class maybe sees me 3 hours a week. And that's when I'm like, Brittany Bell. But like the other time, I'm not. And I think what really kind of, where they felt like I was maybe pushing people away, I felt like I was bringing more people in. Because I feel like when you really get to know me, I'm the most, I'm comfortable with you if I don't have to be speaking 24/7. Like if I'm the most comfortable with people where I can just sit down and not say a thing to them. And I don't think people realize that. Like I'm not always just talking, and usually I talk a lot more out of nervousness. So yeah. Oh, let's start about school now. So it was SOE, and though Dahlia was a bit down on herself, I think she did a great job. To be honest, you didn't do as good as a job as your first time, but it wasn't a bad job what you did the second time. I still thought it was really good. I thought it was real worthy, some of the things. But our superstar was Laura. And Way, you're always a superstar, but Laura was freaking director. And Laura was amazing. Did you like that wink? I should also mention, I forgot to hook myself up to sound that day. I know, I'm dumb. But it wasn't on purpose. But at least Laura got a few winks out of it when I was hooking myself back up. Love you, Laura. Speaking of Laura, we're going to Vegas the 28th. Dahlia, if you ditch, I will never talk to you ever again. Because I'm so excited. It has to be like our last hoorah. We've been planning this. We've been talking about it forever. It's going to be Laura, Dahlia, me, my roommate, Lauren, and my friend Megan. I feel like we're going to just have an amazing time. Randy and Way, I wish you guys can go, but Vegas isn't going anywhere, so we've got some time. I'm totally down to do it again in a month or so. Let's see what else has gone on. Oh, me, Dahlia, and Lily went to cocktails last night, which is kind of like vagina monologues, but it was really good. And I'm really happy Lily invited us. It was nice to hang out with someone more outside of our group. I don't know, right there it just shows I feel like the LA trip within itself was worth it, because you're bonding and hanging out with people you wouldn't have necessarily have hung out with before. Speaking of cocktails, let's just say my AIM, AIM, yeah, I've been using AIM, has gotten some good use out of it. I have downloaded AIM, don't ask me, you can ask me why, the majority of you guys know why, but those damn Russians, I don't even know. So that's kind of my situation right now, but I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. I'm getting ready to go downtown to shoot my stand-up. Wish me luck. I love you guys all to pieces. I guess Dahlia, I believe we have wine night tonight, so I'm very excited to drink some wine and just really talk. And Randy, you're more than welcome. Laura, I love you. You know this. I've loved all our little exercising we've done this week, our walk around the lake. I just feel like those little things bring me so much closer. I don't know. I've really enjoyed this one-on-one time I've been getting with you, Laura. Randy, I don't see you enough. I don't. But I know you're super busy, and the little time I do hang out with you, I appreciate it so much. It brightens my day just seeing you around, even if it's you telling me I look horrible that day clothing-wise. It's okay, because I know you wouldn't say anything if you didn't care. And Way, when are you freaking coming over? We're neighbors. I'll give you oatmeal. I don't know what else I need to give you. Oatmeal and HBO. What else? But we really need to hang out, Way, because every time I hang out with you, I really do enjoy you. But maybe one day we can have coffee or something, wine or something. Remember we met during the summer for 350. Yeah, looking back, wow, that seems so long ago. Well, I love you guys and have a good weekend. Mwah!